There he is, right there. Look at him, big Rhode Island rooster. Doesn't he look nice? Doing a good job. So our chicken draft has just been going great. We got 33 ex-battery hen chickens. They took a fair while to start laying again over winter. We're getting 17-ish eggs out of the chickens at the moment. There's 28 chickens there. And we thought, well, we need some more. We're selling out, we need some more. So we had a look online, had a look. Chicks are pretty expensive. The quantity that we need, I mean, if you're buying thousands, it becomes affordable. We're sort of only in the hundreds. So we chucked old mate Rooster in there. He's part of our fertility program now. So we've incubated a first batch of eggs, 24 eggs. We got 9 chickens. So that's not too bad. And you know, like, they were free. Our power's free, and we're all off grid here, so they're essentially free. So now we've got 9 that we didn't have to pay for. So that's great. And the incubator's got another lot in, so I'll show you guys that as well. So that's part of the update. So behind me here is 1 bed. So there's 9 beds in this section. There's actually a couple more. We've got some Queensland arrowroot growing there. That's for making our compost. So we can have a lot of biomass to make our compost. But there's 9 production beds here. This is the last of our wintry type crops, whereas you're just going to see how far they go because some of it hasn't fruited. These peas here are just starting to fruit now, so they should keep going so long as we don't get knocked around by too much heat. And then we got the things like beetroot and carrot, more beetroot. So it'll take ages, so I'll go right year round, except for the really, really hot months, what we've found anyway. So this top bed here we've covered in compost and manure, and then it's got its first succession of zucchini, and then just in the foreground right here is a bush bean, and the bush beans continue on over here. And we've left the old plants in because the nice root structure for the new roots just to go down into. A really nice root structure there for them to use, and all that biology that was on their old roots are all still there to help the plants grow. So there's some bush beans. So we're really getting into our summer plantings now. If you've been following us for a while now, you would have seen me build this sprinkler buggy behind me. So for some sprinklers, a big sprinkler that we had, some parts from the hardware store, and there's just one line that runs up the road, actually where the camera is. You connect it on and the sprinkler will do 2 beds, 2 lots of 9 beds, so it does 18 beds all up. So that there's been another good way we've been able to incorporate the tractor a bit more. The tractor actually fits on these beds. It's a real small tractor, so we can water and all the the drip tapes and the micro sprinklers, they're all not in the way. So that's been another really, really good thing for us. Right, there's the sprinkler buggy. You'll have to go back in the videos to see us how we built that there. Sprinkler buggy, it's just a few parts and a little bit of welding. So yeah, you'll be able to see from a cost perspective about that trolley there if you look back in some episodes. And beside me here is some of our compost we're making. It looks like hay, that's because it's pasture grass. Cut it down and raked it up. Actually see if it's getting warm in there. Hopefully there's no bloody animals that are hiding out in it. We'll see if that works. I think it actually needs some more water on it. We'll try to get the water as the sprinkler comes around, but I don't think it's quite in the right spot. But it doesn't matter. You got some more as we go down. At the very least, it'll be mulch. We'll see how it works. You'll be able to see anyway if it worked or didn't. And this area here, like I said, we didn't have enough space where we were farming. And this area here is going to be more garden beds as well. So when the chickens are finished down over where the caravan is there, going down the hill, they'll come up and pretty much start where the camera is. Start here, and they'll go down the hill, and we'll make other sets of 9 beds. So that's really cool. So right here behind this swale here is some Dickinson pumpkins. That's the variety. It's just a pumpkin. And there's a couple of swales here. This is what we dug out of the dam, making it bigger last season, last non-rainy season. And we're going to start adding some things in there to make the biomass and just more food. It's more food. More. Another thing that actually happened to us as the rain stopped over the really wet period that we've all just been experiencing of floods and whatnot is we actually ran out of water in our dam. You might say, oh, but there's water in there. Yeah, there is now, because we've actually got our solar pump that was set up for automatic watering for our seedlings. The solar pump now over the other paddock across the other side of the road. There's a pipe that fills this up. That's why there's water in there now. It was bone dry. It's just one of them things. Lucky enough, we've got a dam over there, and it was full because we haven't been using it. So yeah, we're very lucky, and we actually pump more over than what we consume. So we're very conservative in our water use there. So that's really good. Just a shame that we don't have the solar pump on this side to do for the seedlings, but well, you can't have everything. And you know, those solar pumps, they're very expensive. So well, we just don't have two. So there's an update as we're going into spring, summer. So yeah, if you just want to know anything, ask any questions, chuck them in the comment section below, and I'll do a video on it or answer it the best I can. Or any of the systems that you want to know about a bit more, let me know. So yeah, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. That really helps us out. We're only a small channel, but hopefully we can make it bigger with all you guys' help out there. Be really nice. And yeah, hopefully that sort of shows you what we're sort of up to. We're just ramping up. We're trying to bring more food to the public, more nutrient-dense food, real food that's not poisoned. We don't use any chemicals here on this farm. So yeah, so that's what we're doing so we can take it to higher, bigger populations. Is at the moment we're going to our local farmers market. The population is not really that high, which means that the money that we do make goes directly back into the farm to buy fuel for the pumps and seeds and chicken food and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, we're growing more so we can give it to a bigger foot traffic area, because after all, this is a business. So you got to make money at the end of the day for yourself, for your wage. You can do what you need to do in life. So anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll update you as the season progresses.